Hey guys, how is everybody doing? I don't think anybody's here yet, but let me fix that and go onto Instagram and tell everybody that I'm here. Hang tight one sec. Share. Copy link. Oh, hey. All right, one person's here. All right, I'm just going to go share it on Instagram really quickly, okay? Instagram, did it take you to this? Let me know. I just want to make sure that everybody got to the right link. When I posted my Instagram story, did it take you right here? Just want to make sure I'm doing everything right. Yeah?
Are you live?
Yeah. Okay. So,
Are you this way or this way?
I couldn't get it to go the other way. I tried. Okay, perfect. So the Instagram works. Okay. So, hey guys, hope everyone is having a good weekend so far. We just got back from breakfast. What's wrong, Timmy? We just got back from breakfast and we put Sunny to sleep right now. All right, let me actually change the link, you guys. I'm just gonna, bear with me, I'm still here. I'm just gonna change the link on Instagram so that people can actually find me here, okay? Hang tight one sec. Stick it to us. Okay, so I just wanted to share with you all a little bit about what I learned first about the nutrition situation that we were talking about the other day. So I actually met with an amazing nutritionist, and her name is Mandy Soccer, and she's from Australia, and she's bringing her book out here, and she specializes in mostly pediatric nutrition. And really the main thing that I took out of it, and I don't want to make this long and boring, but you guys should really check out her book. It's called Wholesome Child, and it's all about what we should be feeding our children and how we can start them at a young age really not becoming fussy eaters. So what I was doing mostly was like giving him purees and lots of soft foods, and I guess that was fine for now, but she said that really what I should be doing is giving him like foods that we eat, sand, salt and sugar, pepper, like nothing added, but that I should really be giving him lots of finger foods and that I should be making him meals. So whether that's scrambles with lots of veggies or sourdough toast with avocado on it or um, like little veggie muffins or banana pancakes. She said that I really have to start introducing him to finger food so that he has that like tactile experience, which is something that one, I didn't know, and two, just like felt a little bit lazy about. Like I was using Yumi and they're amazing and was feeding him all these pureed foods, but like I guess it just wasn't doing enough for him. Not only was he not getting enough protein, but he wasn't having that like developmental experience with the food that he's supposed to be having at this age. So I really really suggest you guys check out Wholesome Child. You can go to wholesomechild.com and order the book. She has amazing recipes that are super easy and not like overly healthy. Like, don't think that I'm going crazy and like only feeding Sunny, you know, like raw, no this, no that. But it's just really helpful and, you know, nice to know that he can start really learning by eating. And also, oh, to make a mess. She said not to give him a complex about like being super clean, like to really just let him make a mess, feed himself, like not step in, not wipe him all the time. That we don't want him to be one of those babies that just like doesn't want to get his hands into things. Like we want him to be very curious. So that was that. And then the other thing we wanted to talk about was the sleep situation. So, okay. So a lot of you guys had questions about what Alana was saying about waking up early. A lot of you guys had problems with the early wake times. Basically, there's so much that she said, and Alana from Goodnight Sleep Site is so amazing. But what she said was, to put it, to put it simply for me, was that I had to basically leave Sunny in there. Sunny is almost 10 months, and to give you a little bit of backstory, he's goes to sleep at 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. and he sleeps for like an hour at a time. He goes to sleep for the night at 6:30 p.m. So right now he's been waking up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, sometimes even earlier. So if he's only sleeping, she says total, a baby needs 14 to 15 hours of sleep. So if he's only getting an hour's worth of nap time, sorry, 2 hours worth of nap time, that is two different naps, that means that he needs like 12 to 13 hours of sleep at night. So if I'm putting him to sleep at 6:30, he needs to be sleeping until 6:30, and he's not. So the moral of the story is that he needs to just basically be left in his crib in the morning in order to learn how to fall back to sleep on his own because he is tired, and he does need more sleep. So we tested that this morning, and he woke up like at 4:45 this morning, and we just didn't go in there. And he cried for a little, like maybe 20 minutes. I know that sounds like a lot to a lot of you, and I may get some backlash for allowing him to like kind of whimper for 20 minutes, but he cried for 20 minutes and then he fell back to sleep, and we didn't go in there until 7:30. He ended up sleeping for 2.5 more hours. So he obviously really needed the sleep. And while it was hard to hear him cry at 5 o'clock in the morning when we're like obviously exhausted and want to sleep, we did it because Alana told us to do it and it worked. So next time we'll wake him up at 7 just because we want to protect his first nap. Letting him sleep till 7:30 is just too late in order to get him back to sleep by 9. But that was the moral of the story on the sleep situation. So there's lots of other things that you need to think about when dealing with your baby and sleep, just because not everybody has the same routine as me or has obviously the same baby as me. So, she really recommends like a very peaceful and dark sleep environment. If you don't have blinds up, I highly recommend that. I mean, that's one of the first things that a baby sees in the morning is the light, and that will really inhibit them from, sorry, exhibit? No, it won't allow them to sleep as late as you want them to. They also need to be, put down for good naps. Like a restless baby won't sleep well. So, if you really want to get your baby in bed at an hour that they're tired, but not like overtired. And I'm trying to think what else. Yeah. Does anybody have any questions in terms of the nutrition or the sleep situations? I'm happy to answer to the best of my knowledge. Yeah. Did Alana mention earlier bedtime from Alicia? She actually said that if at 6:30 he is not exhausted, but he's showing some signs of being tired, that seems like an okay time to go to sleep. But that if he's like exhausted and falling asleep on the bottle at 6:30, that I should put him to sleep earlier. From Sarah, does she recommend every 2 hours they are awake or scheduled nap times? She recommends scheduled nap times. So right now Sunny's 10 months and he's going to sleep at 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. What protein foods do you feed him? That was from Betsy, I believe. So you can really feed them any proteins that aren't like high in mercury, like as far as I know. Like you can cook some chicken in like cold press olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. You can make like little lamb pops. Like there's so many things in this recipe book. Does he use a noise machine? Yes, we have the Zenergy noise machine. It's really good because you can put on rain sounds, ocean sounds, lots of different things. Elizabeth wants to know how many bottles. So at this point, as a 10-month-old, Mandy told me that he should be drinking about 4 bottles a day and that food should always come before milk, just so that you're getting him the nutrients that he needs from the food, and he'll be hungrier when he has food before milk. Sorry, the questions are popping up. Okay. Eden, do you know what age you will drop down to one nap? I think Alana said when he's 1.5, I'll drop down to one nap. Um, let's see. Morgan, are you planning to switch to whole milk or one or milk alternative? I'm honestly not 100% sure, Morgan, what I'm going to do it when. I'm taking it day by day. Patricia, my son shows signs of tired for naps. Then once he has a bottle, gets energy and wants to be awake. I mean, I'm not the, I'm not the aficionado when it comes to this, but I would definitely direct message Goodnight Sleep Site and ask her about that. Chelsea Miller, what is the recipe book called? It's called Wholesome Child, and you can get it at wholesomechild.com. What do you do if he's up at 4:45 or 5 but has a poopy diaper? We are dealing with early wake times, and half the time when we get him, he has pooped. I would say what I would do is probably change his diaper and then put him back down. From Rachel R. Does Sunny have teeth, and does he have trouble eating anything? He does not have teeth yet, but he hasn't had trouble eating anything. I mean, I give everything in super small bites and usually like mushy or soft consistencies. All right, you guys, a lot of people are saying that my link didn't work from Instagram. So I'm gonna, I think that I may sign off and then come back on. Do you guys feel okay with that? Or is that like so annoying? I just want people to be able to watch this. What do you guys think? LOL, yeah, that's fine. Sarah McCaslin, what's the total nap time for the day that she recommends? She recommends for Sunny's age 10 months, like at least 2 hours of nap time. All right, guys, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to share this link. Let's see if I can